Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Real quick, when I say live, what I mean is I'm recording myself right now in real time, seeing the information, seeing the data for the very first time. In other words, I don't know what's coming next. So to respect your time, if you are looking for a video where somebody's got hindsight in their favor and they're doing a trade recap or something like that, this won't be a video for you. But if you are open to the idea of an unscripted, nitty-gritty look into what it's like to be a day trader and how day trading can play out, I'm confident you'll find value in this video. So I will pause the recording software for now and I'll be back at the open. Okay, watching 63.50 here on coin to go short, meaning I would then want to see prices go down. Or if it wants to pop up through 65, I'd be interested at 65.50. Again, going short still. Well, got close, but did not fill me. So keeping a close eye on it. I'll go ahead and pause for now. Okay, I'm now interested at 65. $65.25 now, if it wants to come into play. But as of right now, this thing is essentially going straight up. All right, I'll go ahead and pause. Okay, maybe it's coming into play here. You're watching 65.25. In there at 65.37. Let's see if we can get the breakdown below 65. There we go. So it took off 50 there. Could still be a losing trade. Just won't be as big of one. So it took off some more there. Now it's just a question of does it want to break down through this VWAP. See if we can get that break. So took off 150 there, still have 50 shares left. And we'll put the rest up there at 66.51. As a stop. So where did I get in at? Okay, so I could still technically lose money on these last 50 shares. It's going to be very minimal. But give this thing plenty of wiggle room to see if it wants to break down. And if we can get a breakdown through this VWAP, then I will move up the stop loss. But right now it's got to get down through this yellow line there. So I will go ahead and pause for now, but yeah, right now I'm up 154. Like I said, could be a losing trade on this final amount if this thing comes all the way back up here. But in fact, there could be potentially be another trade there at 64.50. So at this point, I'm looking to potentially add back in at 64.50. So watching 64.50 to add back in some shares. Fantastic looking candle here. Just a question of does it want to come down. In there at 64.52. So let's see if we can get this thing down to that 64 area. See if we can pick up some momentum here. Looking for a breakdown below 64. There it is. Did I get filled there? I didn't. Okay, so I'm taking off some there. That was ridiculous. Okay, back to 50 shares now. How low did that go? Oh, it hit me. I just think it filled. So if this goes up over 65, I will be out. So I'm glad I added back in, but oh, so close. I'm just gonna call it there. So there we go, $223. Now the next question is, do I try to add back? Oh, what's that low right there? Low of 60. Do I try 63.50 now? Yes, I will. So watching 63.50 now as another 63.50. Let's go to 75 shares because I don't want to give back all my gains in case this thing pops back up. But I do like 63.50. Ooh, Square was another one that I was watching that I kind of lost track of until now. Yeah, what is that low? 58. Yeah, I like 58 quite a bit here too. Keep an eye on Coin. Coin is, yeah, I like it. 65, 63.50. Yeah, go up 100 shares. So I'll keep an eye on both of these, although Square is now kind of pulling away a little bit. But all right, I'll go ahead and pause for now. Starting to have some second doubts on Coin just because this range is so tight all of a sudden. Yeah, it could open back up, but it's not quite as moving as quickly. So 58 here. Yeah, I do like 58 still. So I'm going to keep a close eye on 58 here on Square. We'll see if it wants to come down. I'll pause. Watching 58 could give back my gains here and go into the red a little bit in at 58.04, but I'm okay with that because I like this setup quite a bit. And it's not like I'm up a massive amount right now anyways. So one of those situations. Now, if I was up $2,000, okay, we're talking a different situation, but that's not the case. So I got filled at 58.04. Now it's just a question of, does this want to come back down? And I've got to step away from the computer. So I got my stop in, and I'll pause. So hopefully I don't get stopped out, obviously, but I mean when I'm away and I don't capture it live. But if it does start to come in my favor, then, well, are we going to start to get a move here, potentially? Like I said, need that break of 58. And that level's being very, there we go. Now let's see if it wants to roll back through. But like I said, I got to pause for a second and I'll be back. Well, got back and apparently I got stopped out. So now I'm down $23. Well, that's annoying. On the flip side of things, Coin Yeah. So down $23, but like I said, not the end of the world. Tesla, no. The question is just, was my timing on? Is this going to come back down here to 58 once again? Because I will take it again at 58. Based mainly on the 5-minute chart, could be looking at a really nice candle here. Yeah, that was very annoying. All right, I will go ahead and pause, but I'll keep an eye on it. Once again, watching for 58 here. No, not 58.31, 58. All right, in at 58.14. So let's give it another go and see if this thing actually does want to come down. All right, I will go ahead and pause. All right, approaching 58. It's not even necessarily that 58 itself is a problem, because even slightly below it, it hasn't picked up any sort of momentum, but and I don't know, has this thing just entered into some tight little sideways range? So again, there's 50. Look at that. You got to think that a 58 can break. This thing should really get moving. Getting hammered. Okay, there's the break. But again, just let go. Okay, there we got a little bit of more movement here. All right, I'm taking some off there. This is kind of ridiculous. Still have 100 shares left. But you see what I mean. I mean, broke and we dropped what, about 20 cents so far? Yeah, this is garbage. All right, I'm out. So up $32 now. That is so disappointing. It got that break and then just look at just still putts in here. So I don't trust that breakdown. I gave that thing plenty of time. It broke down, and then in my estimation, it should have really just flushed, and it didn't. Although this area here on coin, still watching. Very interesting level down here. I'll go ahead and pause. And right here, you can see that square is just continuing to grind, and now even a green candle showed back up here. So just not, I got that one wrong. I was right enough to make money on it in the sense of, yeah, it did break 58, but I was wrong in the sense of it just wanted to give absolutely zero follow through after breaking. All right, I'll go ahead and pause. And yeah, coin, played that one right. Now, do I try to get in again, though? 58.25. Could I potentially try that? Maybe, or as I look at the 5-minute off screen, is it just going to turn into a choppy mess? Yeah, I'm gonna err on the side. I just passed that one away. Okay, Tesla may be here. 198.26. Tesla's pretty strong. Okay, I will go ahead and pause, but right now it seems like the opportunities have just evaporated from what was looking like, and was, to be fair, a good opening part of the day. Coin was fantastic. Not as fantastic as it could have been, and I don't know, did I give any updates on that one? You can see that coin, Altby never really did give any sort of movements to the downside. Yeah, it came down a little bit, and that's how I made money. But as of now, just super, super tight range. I mean, I want to be done after right around 30 minutes, and it's only 9:54, so I still have 6 minutes left. But as of now, I'm almost wondering, should I just call it and take my, I don't know, after commissions, $20, take my $20 and just go on with my day, because apparently it was not quite my day. And if you're wondering, I don't, Clay, so do you have regrets that because at one point, Clay, you're up 220 some bucks. Do you have regrets? And I don't, because had that thing worked out like I very well believe that it could have, then I could, well be up over $500 right now. So that's just how it goes, give and take a little bit. Now, again, had I been up $2,000 at that point and now I'm sitting here only up, $30 or whatever, then at that point, yes, that's a very valid, probably there's some regret on my part from a money management standpoint. What were you doing to have been up $2,000 and now being up only $30? But like I said, it was never a crazy amount to begin with. Yeah, I think even coin. Look at the 5 minute. Look how big these first candles were. Now look at that past 5 minute candle. You can barely even see the thing. Shows how tight this range is. There's a bit of a bear pennant here. Well, I was going to say 64.50 potentially, but that has come and gone. So maybe that's the move right there. Although Tesla here is looking more and more interesting. Once again, rejected from this area here. Okay, I'm going to try at 197.85. This thing just seems like it could very well just be topping out here, but maybe I shouldn't be waiting for 197.85. I should maybe be getting in right now, but hey, that's why all right, look like it's leaving me behind. Oh, is now these ones going to finally start moving? Oh, yeah, that's just difficult, because that move right there would have taken me out of that one trade anyways, to then have it just roll right back over. And okay, now coin's finally starting to move. Again, although we did watch that. Oh, wow, yeah, that would have been 64.50, would have been fantastic. We do now have this area down here. Yeah, so why don't I'll keep an eye on 64.50, and if it wants to bounce back up to 64.50, I could be interested in that. But all right, I'll pause. All right, interested at 197.65 here on Tesla. This thing has been rejected up around this area several times before, so hey, why not again? Again, 197.65. In at 197.69. So this thing's either going to break out, and I was wrong because it's going to finally break out here, or it's going to get rejected like it's been rejected several times before. So history is either going to repeat itself or it's not, and it's going to break out, and I'll just move on with my day with a loss. I will go ahead and pause for now. Not looking so good, but still going to give it a chance, see if it wants to come back down. Yeah, currently not looking the greatest, but not going to give up on it yet. We'll see. Like I said, is history going to repeat itself? Will it get rejected once again? It's been rejected up around this area several times before, or is this the start of a true, genuine breakout? That's the question. I'll go ahead and pause. All right, I once again got to step away from the computer, so if I get stopped out while I'm away, I apologize, but I got to step away for just a few moments. I'll pause. All right, I do have the price having gone in my favor a bit, so I'm going to take off just 50 there, because we have this VWAP, which could potentially be a problem. But let's see if we can get the push down through it. So took off another 50 there. Again, we have this VWAP, which could very well present some problems here. So down to 100 shares now. Yep. Wanted to give VWAP a chance. And you're seeing this hammer candle form there. PDD, what's going on over there? It's 10:05. Yeah, pass. Okay. Yep. All right. Well, now let's see. I'm up 120 with commissions. I don't know, 105. Let's just call it $100 just to keep the math easy. But yeah, just wanted to give it a chance to break through that yellow line. But now you can see a hammer candle here is forming, and it very well could just be into the 5-minute members. You should see why I was excited about that one. Got the move down, but now, like you say, it's coming right back up. So I mean, nice looking chart, but again, I was right to think that it'd come back down, and it did. But as far as any sort of follow through, that never happened. And yeah, all right. So just, it seems as though the story now is just sideways chop. Tesla was sideways. This one is sideways. And what was the other one I traded? Yeah, SQ. Is that one still sideways? Yep, look at this, just sideways. Yeah, so I definitely need to be done. This is, I'm a little bit above average, 10:06. But you know what? 30 minutes, $100 on a day that, not really my day. Started off very, very, like I said earlier, excited about the day, feeling good about things, and it didn't really play out. But I suppose if there's anything, that's why just manage your risk, and you can have days like this where it's nothing impressive. It's kind of frustrating. It's a bit annoying if I'm being totally transparent. But that's just how it goes sometimes. Maybe that'll be the title of the video. That's just how it goes sometimes. So yes, this is the life of a trader. Some days you'll be excited. Some days you'll think these patterns are great, and all I need is these levels to be broken. And if they are, I'm going to get great movements. And then nothing happens. And then you'll have things like Tesla. Although, to be fair, Tesla's not totally shocking because it is in a bullish environment. But like I said, came down there and gave it a chance to break the yellow line. It did break it. So it gave me some confidence. Let's see it come down more. Started to form the hammer candle, and now back up it goes. So again, just back with the sideways chop. So that's all I have for you. I think this was kind of exciting. There were several trades here, but it just, when the dust settled, only, quote unquote, only up $100, because that's actually a savage statement on my part. I would never go up to somebody that makes $25 an hour and be like, hey, I only made, $100 in 35 minutes. And I'm kind of disappointed about that. That would make me look like a very much so a greedy savage. Oh, wow, Tesla. Yep. So it finally did break out. Now, is this a fake breakout? But I'm done because, like I said, this is clearly not my day. I clearly don't quite have it. Not terrible, but it certainly could be better. But all right, well, I'm going to wrap things up. So $100 in about 30 minutes, I'll take it. And sometimes you just got to survive that so you can ultimately thrive. But one of these days, and encouragement to you, when you have days like this, you're going to have one of those days where those breaks, when they do break, you're going to get the move in your favor, and you're going to be sitting there and saying, excellent. I'm glad I held. I'm glad I didn't take profits too soon. I'm glad I gave things a chance to work. And you'll be glad that you gave things a chance to work. But today I gave things a chance to work, and they just didn't work out. They ultimately all kind of just came back against me. So I'm glad that I managed them the way I did, but no big winners or anything like that. So thanks for hanging out. If you enjoyed these live trade videos, hit that like button, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you traded today. Thanks for watching. Take care. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets.
The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.